So Clayton Kershaw is going to retire at the end of the season. One of the greatest pitchers ever. But I was watching the Odd Couple with Rob Parker and them, and they did make the comparison with Eli Manning. But he's actually the Manning brothers by himself when you get down to it. Um, and I say this is that he has had a Eli Peyton type of situation. You know how Eli gets electric in the postseason. Clayton Kershaw was kind of hit and miss, but he has a lot of Peyton Manning in him. Um, if you stop the regular season, just let the regular season be what it is, you could almost put Clay Kershaw with any pitcher that's ever pitched, just like Peyton Manning. 228.96 record as a pitcher, 222.96, 3,000 plus strikeouts, a World Series championship, and a league MVP, Cy Young Awards. Clayton Kershaw, Gold Glove, dominant. Injuries caught up with him the last few years, but one of the most dominant pitchers I've seen in recent memories who got it right, had the right situation. But it is the Manning comparison in the sense that his regular seasons are not, it's kind of like it's very like odd because he's big time. And weren't for that World Series ring, and the coming up, he would definitely be one of those guys that he'd almost be. But see, baseball doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like basketball. Does it comparable to football? Peyton Manning got 2 championships, but Peyton Manning's regular season is superior to his postseason, whereas Eli Manning's postseason is superior to his regular season. See how we did that? So it's a good analogy when you think about the dominance, like if you're going to use one section to the other. It's no comparison in basketball because you either win or you lose, and the championships are held differently. But I can use it for as a quarterback because that's like the right balance. I would say it's a strange situation because Eli Manning is the way you think Peyton Manning would be in the postseason, and Peyton Manning and Curtin Kershaw were the same like in the regular season. It's just uncanny. It's amazing, just dominance. But then the money time stuff gets tight, and it just ain't the same. But make no mistake about it, Clayton Kershaw is a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest pitchers in Dodgers history. Um, when you talk about Koufax, Drysdale, Sutton, Fernando Valenzuela, you know, you got to put Clayton Kershaw in that conversation too. You know, he was clutch big time, and uh, and Don Newcomb too. If you're gonna put it in Dodger lore, as one of the greatest to ever do it. So it'll be interesting. But he's had a pretty good year this year, 10-2, and he finally cracked a 3,000 strikeout mark. One of the greatest left-handed pitchers I've ever seen. He belongs in the conversation with Warren Spahn, Sandy Koufax, Steve Carlton, Tom Glavine. Dominant left-handed pitchers and guys who left a mark. So, and he and Randy Johnson too. Let me not forget RJ. For anybody out there think I don't remember it, but anybody that was left in dominant, he belongs in that conversation. Versatility, talented. Just injuries got the best of him, but there always been the mystery that his postseasons tend to suck. That's been a knock against him. That's the only knock that you can have, but it's a big knock. But he does got a chip. You know, Not that it really matters in baseball, because baseball is not even about your rain count. It's about what you do during the season, and if you win. But no one really holds it against you because we don't sit around and look at pictures and say, "Oh, Andy Pettitte was one of the most clutch pitchers in the postseason, but he's treated like Robert Ory compared to Roger Clemens's, great." So you know how that goes, but interesting. But he definitely left a mark, and he will be a first ballot Hall of Fame. And we'll see what happens to the Dodgers postseason. So he had a great career. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.